What does Mother's Day mean for me? Well, do you know what? Every day is Mother's Day, isn't it? Really, for me it is anyways.
It is a time of reflection, I think, of the mothers we have had, and also to appreciate the mothers that we have now.
Hi, Mama.
Hi.
How are you?
Mother's Day for me is quite an emotional time because I no longer have my mum with me. My mum was a very strong individual. She was very good in teaching us life lessons, and she was an extremely strong, independent female. She was my role model. She was my role model.
Outside the, the obvious romantic context that the word soulmate is used, she is my soulmate. She understands me in a way that I don't even think I understand myself. Yes, my mom is my soulmate.
I've always been heavily influenced by my mother. She was just always there and supportive and helpful, and just really gave me the confidence to do whatever I wanted to do and believed in me.
Strong, loving, and fashionable.
Mom is probably like a twin. You carbon copy of me. You're loving, quietly funny. You come up with the good one-liners now and again. Grandma is the matriarch of the family. You keep everyone together, and oh god, she's gonna cry. No, you're gonna make me cry. Oh no.
She's bright. Like everyone that I know, everyone literally says, "Oh, your mum's got good energy." Like, "I love your mum."
Funny-ish. I had to think about that one because she's funny, but she's not funny.
We grew up with my dad. We had my dad, my two brothers, and my sister. So she was the mother, essentially. And then when my sister left the house, I left the house, and I moved in with her. I would say my sister is definitely independent. I feel safe around her, because she's such a boss. I went through such a hard time last year, and she opened the door to me with no problems after she's just had a baby. To see, obviously, the Rel become more of a mum, and it's amazing and beautiful, but it's also scary. It's not easy, but she makes it look so easy.
It's just being there for your children, to guide them along life's journeys, teach them about life, and show them love. That's the main thing.
It's one of the most rewarding, emotional roles a woman will ever do in her life. My relationship with my mum was a strong one in the sense that I had a lot of respect for her. She was one of the oldest women in the country to start a nursing career at 40. She took her exams when she was 40 years old and passed them. And it's the same for me now with our company. Entering it late in life, but still having that success and that drive and that determination to make things work. And that's innate in me, and that comes from my mum. So I have taught my girls to be that way, to get on with life, to be strong. My eldest daughter now is 45. She herself is a mother. I have one grandson who's now 16, and she couldn't be a better mother than she is.
I always have memories of when I was younger, I suppose, of little dinner parties and parties. My mother was very glamorous. She was a model. Still is, but she used to get paid for it. But she used to have these amazing parties, and very glamorous parties with loads of people. I was often brought in to sort of help with drinks and canapes.
So I remember introducing Grandma to Mr. Bean, and you watched Mr. Bean's Holiday, and honestly, you were in hysterics. Do you not remember? You even bring it up to this day sometimes. She was crying with laughter watching it.
It's a bit sad, isn't it, to laugh at Mr. Bean?
Yeah, that is one of my favourite memories. I know it's
There's something about Mr. Bean that I do find really funny. It must be my strange sense of humour, but unfortunately it comes out sometimes.
I went to my grandparents' place in summer, which is far away from England, and it was the longest I'd been away from my parents and my house. And I remember coming back and I just saw Mum in the kitchen. I ran and I hugged her, like a big wet hug.
When we were like much younger in primary school, every day my brother would come home and rehearse like his dance routine. And on the day of the Christmas party, the school had everyone there, teachers, parents, and it was like a huge stage. And my brother got in with like the whole dance troupe and we were doing a dance. And then my mom jumped on stage and did the dance as well. Step by step, she didn't miss one step exactly. And then all the people were cheering. It's like she had watched it so much, she knew the steps, so she just hopped on the stage and started dancing. It shows the kind of person that she is. Like she's so deeply involved in her life, it's undeniable. Yeah.
What's a piece of jewellery or accessory or pre-loved vintage piece that holds sentimental value in your family?
We have quite a few. Well, we have our watches. We both have Cartier watches that are matching. Mine's the old vintage tank and yours is the more modern tank.
It is.
And Dad got you that to match me.
Obviously.
He told me.
Is that what he said?
He said, because she'll love it even more because it'll be the matching to yours. So, and Mum got me this one and Dad got you that one.
Okay, swapsies.
Yeah. We both have matching little pinky rings that have a love heart.
We do.
And I've got Mum's signet ring on. Did you get Mum this?
Did I get you that, Lily?
Well, if you didn't get it, then Grandma got me it. My grandma.
Your grandma's Mum's
Yeah.
mum.
And I have a very nice little piece of jewellery that my grandchildren did for me, and I have a little motif that they did to put on it, and it's the sun, the moon and the stars.
You're our sun, moon and stars.
My grandmother gave me this skirt that's plaid and it reaches up to your knees, and it's made of tartan. And I'm not sure how long it's been in the family, but she gave it to me and I really like it.
I have Mum's wedding ring, so she's with me all the time anyway. But I do have items of my own mum that has been handed down to the girls as a keepsake, and I think that's important.
One very valuable piece that we have at home is that we have this nice vintage Gucci two-wheeler, like a suitcase. That suitcase is where like our whole identity is in, because we have like very like old passports and birth certificates. And when you open that vintage Gucci suitcase, you know that like our whole lives are in there.
I have a coat that must be no, it must be nearly 40 years old, and I get it out and it looks like I have bought it.
Is that your Max Mara coat?
I have a Max Mara black coat, a simple black coat, and I honestly can say it has never dated at all. It's amazing, isn't it, really, what you can keep in your wardrobe if you have something that's really of good quality, and it never ages, really.
Buy less, but better quality.
That's right.
Yeah,
but it's
classic.
always nice to have one item that you feel you look good in and you keep it and you look after it.
If you could gift your mum anything this Mother's Day, what would it be? Anything in the world?
Wow. I'd give her another 30 years of life, I think. That would be that'd be pretty amazing for both of us. But I knew you'd get upset. Yeah, my mom's signing off this nice poncho, which I think might work for Mother's Day.
Like spare time for herself, because she's always looking after people or busy with work, and I think she needs more spare time to focus on herself sometimes.
My mum had her own brand at a certain point, and she made a custom bag that literally you couldn't find anywhere else. But I would just like to revamp it and bring it back out. That's how I do feel.
Money no object, time no object. I would give her a retreat.
I just love to give her something that, like I said, like I've pretty much like followed my sister around. I've lived with her twice, so I feel like to give her a home. She's opened 2 homes up for me, so I just feel like, you know, that would be something that I'd like to give back to her.
I would gift my mum a granny annex in my future house so she can stay whenever she wants.
That would be a good gift.
But it's at the end of the garden, so she's not quite next door.
Yeah.
Grandma, I would gift more courage to come see me more because you can do it.
Good idea.
So you'd have more, so you could come out and see more of the world and see me and Ben more.
That's great. That sounds
would be a
good.
good thing.
That sounds good, yes.
More courage.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. No, I really do. I actually do. I appreciate you more than you'll know. And like I said, I would actually do. I'd do anything for you. Thank you for creating this beautiful evening. I'm my best friend, and you're my best friend, and she's my best friend, and we're all best friends, 3 best friends living under one house.
She's cool. She's kind of cool.
I can't say any more than that. That's spot on.
Well, it's been a very exciting and interesting day for a grandma.
Just for a grandma. Why can't just not for a grandma? Just
Well, I am a grandma. That's why I'm here, because I'm a granny.
You're a grandma.
That's right, yeah. So it's been very interesting and, yeah, very interesting day.
Thanks for coming, guys.
So yes, Mom, I love you and I'll always love you, and you've given everything, and I hope in my lifetime I'm able to give you everything too.
Thank you, Mother, for being an amazing mother, and terribly proud of you. And I can't believe I'm actually beginning to get a bit emotional, but it's been a hell of a journey.
And a wonderful son that you are. Well, just how much I love you, darling. No, love 30 more years.
My daughter's messaged me this morning to say, you know, enjoy the day, Mum. Sorry we couldn't be with you. Mum, if you're watching, I hope you're proud of me. I know you are. Cheers, girls.